Alright YouTube, today we're going to be talking about the ACT sensor, also known as air charge temperature sensor. This is my story and my take on what I went through with this situation. We'll go ahead and cut this beast off so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Alright, so here's my story. I got a Mustang. I wanted a better intake, so I decided to go with the Explorer. You've got the, Cobra, GT40 tubular, and then the GT40 Explorer, whatever. I'd always liked the look of the Explorer intakes. I was kind of drawn to them, so I decided to go with that. Well, the intake that I purchased from Neo Mustangs was tapped at the boss. It had a tap for the ACT sensor. Well, I had purchased some valve covers as well, and had all this installed at a shop. I'm not too mechanically inclined. So when they put the lower intake on and tried to put the upper intake, there was clearance issues, and they didn't realize that until they started romping down on it and cracked my lower intake. The shop said, no worries, we've got another lower intake and we'll go ahead and replace it. Same one out of an Explorer. I was fine with it, but I didn't realize that they had just took my sensor and laid it on the top of the intake, or lower intake. They never did tap into it or anything. So I had a check engine light. Car ran like crap. It would buck on me, it would stall. It just was not smooth at all. So instead of taking off the upper and lower intake, which I know is a very simple job, I decided that I was going to pull back the harness on the sensor and relocate it to my cold air intake. And this is basically what I did. I installed it right here, and there is plenty of wire, more than enough wire in that harness to peel back and reroute this thing. It's a little bit of a tedious job, but if you do it right, it'll do you right. The car might run a little rich, and that's probably what everybody's going to tell you, but you can advance the timing on these things. I know they're set to 10 degrees. I've got mine set on 14, and I haven't had any issues with it. It doesn't stall, it doesn't die. It actually runs a lot better with that sensor in the cold air intake versus just sitting on top of the intake, lower intake. But anyways, maybe this could make some sense to you guys, and hopefully it will help y'all. Alright, thank you.